Chandelier sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Willie Ozuna is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
Adeiny Echeverria heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike 1 as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And it's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, but it's not overpowering by any means. So it's all about location and then mixing pitch speeds for him.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, these guys arguably have the most enjoyable second baseman to watch in the entire game. Brandon Phillips makes acrobatic plays, things that you don't think are humanly possible. Nothing gets by him. He's got range that's out of this world, quick first step, real soft hands, just a joy to watch.
First pitch coming, here it is. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, man. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
And it's quickly 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Robbie Erlin will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Kenny Lofton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And this is taken in by Holliday. 1 away now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Gerardo Parra comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Reddick looks up. Gone! It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Reddick is there, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Freddie Freeman will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Cepeda fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Matt Holliday will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Steve Finley will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Too high, 1-0. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Josh Reddick will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And there's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Brandon Phillips will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Jay Bruce will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Lifted the other way to left center. Holliday is under it. He's got it 1 away. Nick Hundley is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted into center field. Finley is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, what a great call right there on a 2-0 pitch. He's got this guy thinking fastball, but he breaks out the changeup right there, and he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs yet in this first month, and no RBIs either. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Salvador
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Into the box, Robbie Erlin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Echeverria now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short. Willie Ozuna digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Willie Ozuna.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Yeah, he's shaking his head here as he heads back to the third base dugout. Obviously, he didn't care much for that call, and I can't say that I blame him.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
In is Gerardo Parra. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Nolan Arenado is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch on its way. Shot towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I tell you what, watching this guy play, this is pretty routine. He times it perfectly, goes up and gets it right at the apex, and that's a Gold Glover at work right there.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As this ball's hit softly to the right side of the infield. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the... So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0.
Leading off the
Orlando Cepeda is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Long throw to third. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Brandon Phillips will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Hit hard to the right side. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The first two pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In the air, out to right. Reddick has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Nick Hundley is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Lofton ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth. Josh Reddick will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Grounded to short. Escobar dives. What a stop. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort there.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with two away. Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. And that retires the side. One left for Arizona. They trail in this one. Alcides Escobar comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Alcides.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Pitcher, Ozuna.
Willie Ozuna in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. Kenny Lofton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. high in the air out to center field. Finley moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it. Ichiro Suzuki will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Oh, look at Donaldson. It's in time.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This is in the air out to right field. Bruce giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. David Buchanan will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Gerardo Parra will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Buchanan has his sign. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Lowry. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Orlando Cepeda will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is line to left. Oh, and he botches it. He'll take the turn and head for second.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
Echeverria has it. Underhanded flip.
The batter, number 6.
Brandon Phillips will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
On the move is Reddick, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Jay Bruce strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand. Jed Lowry will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the seats, 0-1. sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Lofton. He's got it, and there's one away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Hit in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Matt Holliday will come in now with 2 away. And to this point, at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Holliday still running. He's headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Well, it was looking like he was going to breeze through another inning unscored upon, but now, all of a sudden, here's a 2-out triple. He's going to need to do some work to get out of here with the shutout still intact.
Steve Finley will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Parra on the move. And that ends the inning. Nick Hundley steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Buchanan looks in. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Alcides Escobar will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And that spot right there is unhittable, especially coming right after that two-seam fastball.
Lowry on to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Willie Ozuna will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Weekly hit towards first. Barehanded on the move. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Bruce. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 55. David
Alex Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Kenny Lofton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
The 0-2 delivery. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Holliday is over. 1 down. Gerardo Parra strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hard hit at third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Orlando Cepeda ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hot shot to third. Arenado has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Nolan Arenado will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Parra is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Jed Lowry will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Tap foul at home plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll try to bunt as a last gasp, but this ball is foul, so a weird ending here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.